Okay, potassium permanganate we are not using because it gives you color, is it? So usually the method of dechlorination is, as I mentioned, it is storing of the superchlorinated water in the reservoir itself, and then we are making use of that particular water. That means during that time there is no supply, or there is a little bit of interruption of supply, and otherwise you can control the supply by informing the public earlier in early that there is no supply of water, or otherwise you can inform them that this is superchlorinated and you have to collect the water and keep it for a while and then only make use of it. And this is the what is the process actually we are doing when we are open collecting it and keeping it in open or open to surface. That means it is aeration, is it? So that aeration is the pakka process for dechlorinating the superchlorinated water. And but it is very clear that aeration cannot be provided at any time or at any place when you need, is it? But as a simple method you can provide some aeration by agitation within the storage tank itself, and then you can supply the water. Okay, that is the method of dechlorination. And here there is a small problem. It is solved here, that is to calculate the quantity of bleaching powder as well as the quantity dosage of chlorine. The first question is calculation of bleaching powder. There you want to know what is the chlorine required, that is the chlorine dose is given, total chlorine required, calculate. Then since the bleaching powder contains only 30%, you have to calculate the total quantity of the bleaching powder. That means 30% chlorine required is 2 kg here. So what is the total bleaching powder required? And the second question, it is again simple, that is how much chlorine is required or how much chlorine is consumed. Then what is the chlorine demand per milligram per liter, that is 0.36 milligram per liter, that is the chlorine dose, and residual chlorine is 0.2, so chlorine demand is 0.36 minus 0.2, that is 0.16 milligram per liter. That is a simple questions. Sometimes it may ask, or even if it is not asked in the question in the university exam, as a civil engineer you have to know how to calculate the chlorine dose and how to calculate the bleaching powder quantity that you have to make use of or you have to apply for your water supply system, if you know the residual chlorine to be kept in that particular water supply system. Okay, these are the points we are to discuss under disinfection. Now we will move on to the miscellaneous treatment methods. Okay, so remember this disinfection and the different forms of chlorination, that is very important for your examination, especially the breakpoint chlorination as well as all other forms of chlorination, and the reaction, then the contact time, residual chlorine, chlorine demand, chlorine dose, etc., etc. All the terms you have to be very clearly understood. Okay, so with this we are winding up that particular section. Now we will move on to the miscellaneous treatment methods. Okay, that is in the same module, 5th module itself. Okay.